Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. In the previous episode, we did some extra planning which will eventually mean a big redistribution of our green energy sources, but that is a future us problem. We also managed to build things like the chapel and put in some other rooms and overall just progress on. In this episode, farming. I was going to do a couple of other things, but no, I think we finally need to jump on with some farming because essentially that's what the DLC is about. Before we do, however, I'm going to go over to objects and scroll right to the bottom here and go to dismantle. And I'm going to dismantle not only all of the pews in the chapel, but also all of the visitor tables, because there's been a lot of people saying that, well, specifically the pews are the wrong way around. Correct. I'm going to fix that now. The visitation, although there's no real right or wrong orientation, as you can see here, they are, well, it's not ideal. The prisoners come in on the left, so you want their seat to be on the left. So fine, we can redistribute that. I also want to get rid of that and get rid of that door because there is a fence, which I totally forgot about. And also a lot of people mentioning constantly, actually, the TVs and saying that they are wrong orientation. They are not. This is old-fashioned TV, CRT. So basically, if we double-click on move, you can see that's now pointing to the right, pointing down, pointing left, pointing up. That is the back, and we can even mouse over it and it shows green. So those are definitely in the right orientation. Either way, let's crack on with all of this redistribution of some things here. Oh, back to objects and then to the visitor table. And I'm going to have to just probably try and figure out roughly where I had these in the first place, although I'm guessing I'm probably going to mess up some of the placement. Was it something like that? I think so. I have 15 of them, so let's see how many we managed to get in, and that is all of them, I think. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, that is fine. Over to the pews here, and then rotate them around once more, and then just place them like so. And sort of putting them back in the right orientation. Job done, and that will now be a legitimate room. Also, these staff doors will come in handy, so it's not a waste. But over to walls and doors, and then to the doors tab, and then we also have a fence gate staff, but I think I want a standard one. This is going to be the one-way system in, and then we also want, like, you want to check them as they're going out, and I don't really care what happens when they're going in this way. I don't really want to check them when they're working. But that may change. Either way, I think I'll put on a standard gate for now. This may, yeah, this may be something I regret. But let me just put that there and that there for now, and then over to objects, right down. Actually, not right down at the bottom anymore. It's probably best to search for it. Is it a checkpoint? It is a checkpoint, and I want to search them going out. So that'll be there, and then finally the. Let's have a quick look. It'll be in deployment, and then prisoner direction. Gives a hint of the prisoners which way to go, helps control the flow of people. Well, I'll say that's the prisoner direction, but I think they can still go out that way. If so, then I'll have to put in the checkpoint as I alter it. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes anyway. So that is being placed there. That's all been, that'll be staffed as well. And once that's sorted, we'll think about doing nothing, because the mayor is calling. An incident at another facility has highlighted potential issues with security checks when it comes to family visitation in prisons. Until the process can be properly reviewed, all visitation must be suspended. You have 12 hours to remove said rooms. So, done, I guess. There we go. There's that done. Let me go at the bottom, and yep, it's saying it's removed. Okay, so let's have a quick look at our farming then. I don't think there's anything in the quick build. No, there's the flower garden and things like that. But let's just have a look at then the going green bit here. So, basic farming. Farming rooms. There are 4 new rooms associated with farming. Vegetable allotment, farming field, fruit orchard, and the pantry. First 3 rooms are required for planting of vegetables, cereals, fruit trees, respectively, whilst the pantry is a cold storage room for harvested crops. Each of the 3 main farming rooms must be placed outdoors and will require a shed object, which is used as the water source for the manual crop watering, and storage area for seeds and similar items. I'm not opposed to going down the full automation route, because if we go to our objects here, there are things like a auto generator, basic auto gatherer rather, and auto harvesters, things like that. But I'm at this stage not going to really bother about it too much. Either way, rooms, and then let's go for a vegetable allotment. It is a minimum size of 5 by 5. I'm going to have it as a sort of 5 by... Do you want to just like a 5 by... I think she will have it as distance 10. I don't know if that's far too large or whatever. I'm also tempted to place it closer to this area. Let me just put it in... The problem is when I place it, I'll be placing sheds and stuff, and I want it to be a permanent fixture. So do I want to focus on the pantry first? The pantry enclosed and then has to be indoors. I was going to put the pantry in here, make this a pantry. So shall I do that? Put all this as foundation, then have this as a pantry on this corner? Yeah, let's do that. Foundations, more over to our reclaimed wood wall. Place that in there. Obviously, all of this is subject to change. We will most likely be altering things because, well, this is a new approach. I know there's been requests to put in some storage in the canteen here, specifically the tall fridge, which I have not yet placed. This is for tall fridge is for perishable goods, which we currently don't have, but hopefully they'll be stored in the pantry first and then moved over. I know also a lot of people were saying about the drinks machines, about we shouldn't really have them in there because they provide contraband. I didn't know. Let me have a quick look. Dangers. Booze ingredient. Yeah, there you go. Look, it's a booze ingredient. So I'm going to get rid of that then. So these drinks machines, I'm just going to double click and get them shifted over. And the staff room's now going to get some more drinks machines. The food one, though, I'm not too bothered about that. Oh, there's a notebook page. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about that being in the canteen, because it does say it is a stash location, but yeah, it's not a big concern for me, really. Not a big concern. This is getting built. Foundations are going in. Obviously, we will have to put the new walls in because these external bits will still be the fencing, which will look like garbage. Over to rooms and then pantry, and that's it. It's now a pantry. It says a room to store all of your freshly grown fruit and vegetables. The room is chilled to keep prison-grown ingredients preserved. So that's it. It just needs to be built. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and, while I'm on, actually, I'll go for deployment, prisoner direction, like that. Hopefully that will work as intended, but we shall see. Back over to rooms, vegetable allotment. It's going to be a... Well, let's have it so... Oh, the farming system. That's telling us pretty much what we need. What we already know. I'm going to have it as that size by 15 by 10. Don't know if that's too large, but there you go. It's now in. It does mean that if we ever wanted to have auto gatherers, we could sort of put them like that. And the harvesters is a similar thing. So the shed, then, for this... You've also got drip pipes as well. Right, okay. Well, the shed will go probably in just one corner, like that. Can you rotate the shed? You can rotate the shed. Oh, I like that. I like the entrance being on the left like that. And then we have to connect this up to the water system, because it does provide water to all of that. To say that room requirement. Minimum size 5x5 shed, yeah, there we go. And then we'll connect. Probably just use a standard small pipe, I would imagine, is required. Let's see if that is the case. And then obviously we can have a look at farming. Looking at all of the objects, there's a lot you can do with farming. You've got compost bins, crop sprinkler for like irrigation. But I want to just try and... I want to see what it is like done just by the staffing. And just see how that works. So that is now in. So that is legit, is it? Yeah, it is. It's classed as a separate room. While I'm on, I will go to power, electrical cable. That will run up to there. I know there's only a light in there, but I'd rather power it up anyway. I will check out our... I really don't want to click on this, but let's have a look. Intelligence dangers. Oh, dearie me. Yep, pretty much everything can be nicked from here. That's a booze ingredient. Right, so that's getting made staff only, because why would it not be? That's also should be staff only, as should that bit, and technically that tiny little bit for whatever reason. The rest of it's fine. There's no access there. Don't really care. People are working over there. So let's just check prison labour. Prison labour's all signed there. And we have max jobs of 12. And it says qualified prisoners 5. I will check out our programs, reschedule all programs because it's at night. And then we will go down for the, where is it? Farm work and safety. Led by a farmer in a classroom, that said. Okay, so first things first, staff and farmer. Handle all jobs related to farming. Have yet to place anything in the vegetable allotment, so I'll get onto that in a moment. They're just, yeah, we need a place for them to teach. Well, let's just build a classroom then. So objects. School desks, no. Blackboard we'll put in the back. It requires a office desk, which will go in the back. And then lots and lots of these. Which, I'm not going to get lots and lots of these because of the space. Rather the lack of it. And there we go. Part of our grant is to get a certain amount of school desks, but we're not going to get the 20 required. Okay, build a functional vegetable allotment, done. Correctly build a function fruit orchard, not. Correctly build a functional farming field, plant 5 crops of any type in each room. I'll wait until day so I can actually see what this is like, because at the moment I can't see a thing. So I've ordered all of the building. Oh, we were going to expand that, weren't we? Of course. Right, I'll tell you what then. Let's do it now. And I'll cancel all of that building. I know some of it's already done, but we'll do it now. Oh, a death. Really? Is that an overdose? I did see the overdose thing pop up, but... Oh, there they are there. Overdosed? So, looks like the guard has got them, but they've not been able to take them to the infirmary in time, even though there's patrols set up around here. Curious. Curious. I don't know what else I could have really done about that. I mean, admittedly, I didn't pay much attention to it because there's nothing you can do. They are ODing. What happens is the guard takes them to the infirmary. That's it. I mean, I could have probably moved the doctor over, but normally that just causes more problems because then you're moving the doctor this way as the patient's being taken there. So, don't know why they weren't doing that. We are staffed quite well, so yeah. Anyway, I will do a shakedown all sectors. Classroom is now a bit better there. I will move the door along. Move all these. And we found a tunnel. Actually, we have not found a tunnel. We are smelling a tunnel. There's 3 bits along there. So, realistically, we will probably find one if I search. The levels of contraband in the prison are out of control. I don't agree. Oh, this is a pre-latest patch as well, actually, so I think they've changed it. Okay, response. Tunnel search. All sectors. Let me just search, because I want to find this tunnel. There is a tunnel here. We haven't found it, so we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, classroom. We will put in the walls, because that generally holds up roofs and keeps the rain off. Speaking of which, it is very much raining. And I want to have probably the school desk in that corner, followed by all of the, office desks in that corner, followed by all of these. And I think that should do. What we'll do is move that over there. 18, I think we've got. And we need 20 school desks. I think it does say place, not have. So if I just place and then remove, we technically get the grant. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so reschedule our programs. We now have farm work safety there, so we can run that. Danger level is obviously flying up and now is going down. We have people now working in here. The level, look at that. So we've just done a full shakedown and apparently the levels are out of control. Really? To be fair, they probably have been nicked from here quite readily. Anyway, let's go over to objects, and what sort of thing do we want to plant? Well, we've got carrot, potatoes, tomatoes. So this is a vegetable allotment, so apparently carrots can't go in there, nor can potatoes, nor can tomato. So how on earth do you place it then? Curious. Oh, is this the right type of ground? Grow your own carrots. Purchase a pack of 20 seeds which usually yield 1 ingredient when harvested. Harvested carrots can be sold for 4 each. Right. So fertilizer. I am not sure. Different trips. Cereal and vegetables have a single yield and must be replanted. All 3 crop types can be sold as exports, but only fruit and vegetables can be used for meals. Okay. Dirt, mud, grass corner, and flowery field. So what is this then? Well, it's not... Oh, is it sand? It's not sand. I thought it was just set up as grass. Let's just do that then. I'll put it... Actually, I'm not going to do that. There we are. I was also going to move that over to there as well. Lots of little changes in this episode. Oh, that's the light I've moved. Strangely. There we go, there's that moved. And we have found someone trying to nick an axe as they were going out. What a surprise. There's all the grass getting placed. We'll see what that looks like once it's in. I will go and put the walls back on there. And the walls back on there, even though there's a light. And I can't move a light where that is. Strange. Well, at least we've got some of this stuff in, and we have searched someone going through that checkpoint, so we know that that is functional. And as is the laundry. Laundry's functional as well. Good. Happy with that. You can see these guys are all working. I wonder if I can place stuff on it now. Yes, I can place carrots now if I wanted to. Okay. I will have this field. This is going to be our test field. Just for the sake of clarity, what I'll do to make it easier on ourselves, even though I've placed some of this grass, I'm going to go over to this reclaimed brick. This is going to go in around here as it should do. Like that. I know I haven't put anything in the yard, but we'll get there eventually. And come in here. Like that. This is going to go all the way to the end. And there we go. And then there. So that's just framed it, you see. That just frames it a little so we know where things are. So vegetable allotment. This will be a bit of a test field where I'm going to plant a couple of different crops. So there's carrot, potatoes, tomatoes and cabbage. So let's have 5 times 10 of carrot. Same again for tomatoes. And similar for the cabbages as well. Going to do a full tunnel search. And see how that goes. I also need to put some more heating in as well. That's all working there. Let's have a quick look. It is currently 4 degrees autumn. So now we can see temperatures. Temperature's fine in the majority of places, other than in the shop and the... well, the shop and the classroom. So what's the best thing to do? Well, naturally, we'll put in a radiator. And the radiator will go... I'd like the radiator at the top there, but we are really stretching our pipe work here. Well, I can probably run pipe work up and across. That'd be better, wouldn't it? I'm still very tempted to just dismantle that school desk and connect that up. You know what I'll do? I'll put this in first, right? Let's see what that looks like. If that then connects up and works, then we'll know we're all right. I'll remove that planning and remove that planning. And I want to see if that reaches all that way. It does reach all that way. So what I'll do then is that school desk I'll put in... I'll just dismantle it, to be honest. I'll just dismantle it. There's no real reason not. And then the radiator will go there. And then I'll place the one here. And then I can build the shop now as well. Which is also another source of contraband, I believe. But there you are. So, objects, zoom in, shop front, which will go in we'll go in this corner. And then you need tables and a shop shelf, which can be often accidentally misspoken as something else. Let's see, tables and a table small. Perfect. That fits in quite nicely. Levels of contraband are out of control. Shake down all sectors then. And we can see that the farmer is farming. I'm going to get another farmer. There you are. Oh, that's a tunnel. Oh, okay. That's a big tunnel. So they've worked... They haven't worked together. It only goes from here, along, and then up and right across. That is one of the biggest tunnels I've seen in a facility. You can see the speed at which they've built that as well. Dormitories have I believe, an innate bonus to that. And there we are. I've removed, at least ordered the removal of said tunnel. Just focus the priority on that as well. So the vegetables are getting sorted. Let me just double check our policies. So we have crop type natural. I can go for GM. I don't know in-game what it gives you, but continuous fertilizer none. Farm search frequency never. I'm going to say every 3 days. And farm targets, farm search target is crop zone. You can see it, inmate labourers and everything. If I do it for 3 days, everything. I'll see how that works. And see if we find anything. And you can see, hang on, there's loads of staff. Oh, hang on. But I just let me check something here. There's loads of guards that were... Oh, they're searching the cabbage plant. Right, we're fine. Okay, we're fine. I thought, when I was looking at this... I've got the farm safe... Why did I flick over there? The farm safety. Led by a farmer in a classroom. Yeah, I thought it says... It definitely says inmates. And I thought, what might have happened here is that I'd misread it, or didn't read it, and the guards are the ones that do the job, but no, they're just searching. They're just searching because I've set that up. That's fine then. Cool. Right, well, we now have a shop, and we now have a fully functioning classroom, so let me just go ahead and, I guess, assign people to the shop, which only 4 people can be assigned to that, but that's okay. At least that's now working. And, oh, there you go. All the prisoners are coming in and doing the farm safety course. They are not sitting down in their chairs, which is very strange, but whatever. At least this is now in. And what's all that? Oh, that's all the crops, yeah. I wonder about fertilizer. How do we go around with fertilizer? Advanced farming. Farming research. Not all farming-related items will be available from the start of the game. The bureaucracy research task farming must be completed to gain access to all. So, forestry labour. And, well, that's all I'm seeing. Land expansion. I'll go for forestry labour. Oh, farming's there. We've got it. Right. Okay, cool. Logistics menu for crop distribution. Allows players to select where crops are moved after harvest and the ratio of the distribution. Can also choose links between them. Okay, so that will be in logistics, crop distribution. It has not automatically set it up. There you go. Let's go on the pantry and then pantry to the kitchen. Yeah, you can set it up like that. Which, if I wanted to, I can then place in here some... We've got fridges, but we now have a tall fridge. I'll put the tall fridges at the back. I don't know if those need direct connections. Danger level was flying up there, but it stopped after a second. Those don't need... Oh, they do need direct connections, but handily, because of where things are set up, they're now in. So tall fridges, it means we're going to store produce in there. There are two types of two fertilizer items: compost fertilizer and high quality fertilizer, that can both be used to improve your crop growth speed of crops and also the chance of seeds to be produced upon harvest. High quality fertilizer has a higher effect than the compost versions, but it's more expensive, whereas the compost alternative is both cheaper and can be produced by yourself using the compost bin item via the plant and food waste items. Okay, so there's compost, which we sort of knew about. So go down the bottom then. Used to produce food and organic waste to help them fertilise. It will reduce, not produce. So where do I want to place the fertiliser? I guess I'll dump these cabbage seeds and I'll put the fertiliser bins there. So 1 and then 2. Right, and then that may work. Oh, we are farming. Yeah, that's definitely farming. They're getting watered. So if I had automated watering, then they wouldn't have to do that. So we may have to go down that route if we're going to look at all of this. Fertilizer can be applied to any area within the farming rooms, and it's just faded away, so I didn't manage to see it. I think I have to set up fertilization in the policy. Compost fertilizer. So if I set that... Oh yeah, it says waste collected. So they'll compost it when they can. Right, fair enough. Understood, understood. How's this fella doing? He's, it says solitary. I'm going to end punishment because we don't have solitary for this prisoner. So, we should probably get solitary. Oh, straight away. Straight away! As soon as I end his punishment, what's he do? Take out 3 guards. And is now running... Where are they running to? Are they letting others out? I mean, this guy's just savage. Wow, okay. I guess I need to hire some more guards. 17 regular guards. There's 3. And I've got the dog handler. Right, I think it's time to build some solitary. Because that prisoner is just too much of a nightmare. Let's crack on with all of this. It's just going to be the standard 1x1 solitary area. That's all it's going to be. How are we doing for our tasks here? We have... the fertilizer system. Researching farming and will unlock the compost bin and the 2 fertilizer types. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I've got it. Fair enough. Oh, compost bin. There's bin. And recycling bin and compost bin. Yeah, so I've got that. Fair enough. And you can also get high quality fertilizer, which we've not yet got. We have basic farming. We don't have a functional orchard. We don't have a functional farming field. And 5 crops of any type in each room, which we're going for. So we could look at, say, the orchard and the field. So if we were to go for a field, it would be 15 by 10. And then the orchard would be a similar thing. 15 by 10. They require sheds. So again, this is maybe not something that we're going to keep. But at least I'm going to have a go. So those are now in. I'll put a compost bin there as well. I don't know if you can use fertilizer on an orchard, but we'll see. I'm going to do a full shakedown. I know danger level's going up, but yeah, the low risk prisoners, it's not really too much of an issue. It's just that legendary prisoner that we've had dumped on us. Let's just see about our water. Connect up the water. One there and one there. The one-way system seems to be working well, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. Making sure everything's alright. The bags of seeds. Compost fertilizer. Right, okay. And solitary's on the go as well. Sadly, there's no lighting in solitary, so we should probably do something about that. And I mean, it's the list is so dense these days. Shall I just put it inside every other cell? Yeah. There we go. That's now in. The list is so dense these days you can hardly find a lot of the stuff you're looking for. There's solitary and solitary. That's now in. All legit. That light I will dismantle, and I want to put some flooring in. For flooring, I'm going to look at the reclaimed rubber. Like that. Just to see what it looks like. I know I haven't done the flooring in here as well. And we have a little bit of cash. I don't want to spend too much because we'll come in the similar situation we've had previously. So there's solitary in. What I'm going to do is go to our inmates here and match with... Oh, I'll say recommended. So that's recommended for low risk. But you see we also got high risk, which is why they ended up in lockdown. And I'm going to say recommended as well. So they get, yeah, a lot more. The high risk prisoner, which we only have one of, that's our legendary prisoner. They have a lot more solitary and also a lot more searches as well. So they'll get searched. This is the low risk here. For not a lot of stuff. See, I normally say just search the lot. If they do anything in terms of like anything bad, just search them in the cell. It's not too much of a problem. Just it keeps things a bit more secure. There's our potato. Mature, fertilised, time to yield 2 hours. Ah, so we are going to harvest some plants. Right. Do I need any more farmers? How much are farmers? Whoa, farmers are expensive. $1,000 and the cost 150 a day. But we'll get some in. Have they got jobs to do? Yeah, they're going to crack on. They do a similar job to the gardener. They are using their rake and cleaning stuff up. Okay, good. So we have solitary. We have... Oh, I like that flooring. That reclaimed flooring is nice, isn't it? I quite like that. I don't really want to put a patrol in there. I don't really see any great need. It's currently work/free time, but if I check out our programs, we are still running the farm work and safety. 5 have passed 29%. Some are still interested. We've got Foundation Education Program, which I will fire up. I've got Alcoholics Group Therapy, which I will fire up. And Flower Therapy, which we would like to get, but currently I don't have the fields for it. So that's, I guess, what we can do there. Oh, there we go. We're now getting potatoes. We got taties. Sweet. Okay, I think we will leave it there then. That's been a little bit of an experimenty type of game. Farming is something I've not yet done, well, up until then, done in the game, so it's nice to go through and learn it. I'm fairly confident that we will not have a greatly efficient farm. I'm sure we can do automation, we can rejig the sizes. This being the first farming build, then, you know, I expected there to be potentially some issues, but it's working. So next episode we'll crack on with these 2 other fields and see how far we get. I also want to probably take a look at the yard as well, which I've been meaning to do but have not yet got around to. So need to keep an eye on the... What are they doing there? Why are they slowly... What are they doing? They're sort of slowly going towards there. They've got a rake. It says working in garden outdoor area, but they're not going through. They're just stuck. Curious. Anyway, next episode we'll crack on. We'll sort the orchard out. We'll sort the field out. And potentially even the yard. So, yeah, we'll leave it there for now. And hopefully we will progress on quite nicely in the next one. Hope you have enjoyed the episode. And for what it is the series thus far, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.